Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of the official party. Please stand for the playing of the national anthem of Poland, performed by the Polish Air Force Orchestra, and the national anthem of the United States of America. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Greg Ulmer, President, Lockheed Martin Aeronautics.
Good morning and welcome. On behalf of Lockheed Martin, I want to welcome all of our distinguished guests here today to Air Force Plant 4 here in Fort Worth, Texas. This site is rich in history, including the first flight of Poland's first F-16 on March 14, 2006. The impact of this team is incredible. You think about the commitment as designed, produced, and delivered here locally, more than 7,000 transformative aircraft since 1942. The impact is made possible through our close partnership with our local community and the strong collaboration with allies around the globe. And we are honored and excited to have our Polish guests here with us today as we celebrate the innovation, capabilities, and skilled craftsmanship that has led to the first F-35 Lightning II for Poland. Today also marks Polish Aviation Day, which honors Polish military and civilian aviators and aircraft designers and manufacturers. As we commemorate both historic events today, we also extend more than 2 decades of partnership between Lockheed Martin and Poland, I will say formally, and actually over 80 years of partnership between this site and Poland, and I will share a quick story. So when Poland selected the F-35 in competition, I had the opportunity to visit Poland and participate in the ceremony associated with selection. And I went to the World War II Resistance Museum in Warsaw. And in that museum is a B-24 bomber hanging in the ceiling. And so I quickly took note of the tail number of that aircraft because I knew about 1/3 of the B-24s that were produced in World War II were produced here in Fort Worth. And I sent that bureau number back to the factory here and I said, tell me where this airplane was produced. That airplane was produced here in Fort Worth. And it is those connections, it's that partnership, it's that commitment that's further extended with the F-35. Our successful collaboration spans multiple aircraft programs, including the C-130 Hercules, the F-16 Fighting Falcon, and now the F-35 Lightning II. Like the namesake of Polish warriors before, the wings are assembled from raptor feathers. The F-35 Husarz is a powerful symbol of strength, resolve, and beauty. As NATO aircraft of choice, the F-35 is a powerful force multiplier, critical to deterring and defeating threats for Poland and its allies, and will help extend Poland's strong leadership in NATO. It is our honor to deliver the 5th-generation capability to strengthen the Polish air power, advance the NATO mission, and strengthen our long-standing partnership with Poland. Now, please allow me a few moments to welcome and introduce our official party and distinguished guests that are here with us today. His Excellency, Minister Beda, Deputy Minister of National Defense for Poland. His Excellency, Deputy Minister of National Defense for Poland, Cezar Tomczyk. Frank St. John, Chief Operating Officer, Lockheed Martin Corporation. The Honorable Mark Braszinski, Ambassador from the United States to Poland. The Honorable John Bozeman, United States Senator, 3rd District of Arkansas. The Honorable Mark Vesey, United States House of Representatives, 33rd Congressional District of Texas. Mr. Michael Williamson, Senior Vice President, Lockheed Martin Global Business Development and Strategy. Major General Novak, Chief and Inspector of the Polish Air Force. Mr. Sean Burke, Executive Director, F-35 Lightning II Joint Program Office. and Bridget Lauderdale, Lockheed Martin Vice President, General Manager, F-35 Program. I'm also pleased to welcome Mr. Chahotsky. Mr. Chahotsky? Members of Poland's parliament, including Mr. Grzyb, Mr. Strzok, Mrs. Erbhan, Mr. Tudoi, and Mr. Zaniewski, as well as Mr. Trikolovsky. As well as the Honorable Kelly Siebold, Deputy Undersecretary of the United States Air Force International Affairs. The Honorable Kelly Hancock, Texas Senator, 9th District. The Honorable Craig Goldman, Texas House of Representatives, 97th District. Mr. Mike Miller, Acting Director, Defense Security Cooperation Agency. The Honorable Farron Young, Mayor of City of White Settlement, as well as all of our United States government and military guests with us today. Also, this celebration, of course, would not be possible without the dedication and service of the men and women of Lockheed Martin, our employees. I want to say thank you for your commitment, not just to the Polish program, but to all things across aeronautics and the corporation. Again, thank you all for being here today to celebrate the first F-35 Lightning II for Poland and the power of partnership that bolsters peace and security around the world. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Honorable Mark Vesey, United States House of Representatives, 33rd Congressional District of Texas.
Good morning. In Congress, I serve on the Armed Services Committee, and I also serve on the Helsinki Commission. And I have to tell you that as a member of Congress and someone that is a lifelong Fort Worth resident that grew up near this plant, my family literally still lives just a few minutes away from here. And I've watched planes fly around this plant literally my entire life. And I consider this facility like a member of my family. It is that personal to me. And for our Polish friends that are here today, I consider you a part of our family, because the family that we have in NATO, the partnership that we have in NATO needs to be preserved. And I can tell you, growing up here, I've seen good times and I've seen bad times. I've seen this plant be robust and serve, and where thousands and thousands of people have worked here, and I've seen layoffs when I was a kid, when I was in high school, that affected many families. Right now, we're experiencing good times, a lot of good times in Europe, but we're also experiencing bad times in Europe with what's happening with our friends in the Ukraine. And we absolutely do not want that to spread throughout the rest of Europe. That is why us celebrating this rollout here today is crucial. It marks a friendship and a family that we've had since 2006, which is crucial and important that we maintain. F-35s are currently forward deployed throughout Europe and defending our allies on NATO's eastern flank. And with the help of air policing and deterrence in the region, I am positive that Poland's new F-35 squadrons will be a massive value-added asset in the region, especially with Russian aggression on the rise. And as this program continues to grow in numbers and in partners, I'm excited again about the continued partnership that we're going to have because it's going to be needed. And it's a message that the rest of the world, particularly actors in the world that don't necessarily have good intentions like us, understand loud and clear. And so thank you, Lockheed Martin family, for having me here today. This is a hugely important day. I've been coming to these rollouts now since 1998, which makes me a little bit old. But I will tell you that I am nevertheless proud, and this is a great day for Fort Worth, a great day for the United States, and a great day for our friends in Europe. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Honorable John Bozeman, United States Senator, 3rd District of Arkansas.
Thank you all very much, and thank you to the Lockheed Martin family for hosting us today for this truly milestone event. To our Polish allies, thank you for being here today and for the continued support of our longstanding partnership in freedom around the world. Some of you may be wondering why a senator from Arkansas is here in Texas celebrating the production of Polish F-35s. Well, in just a few short months, these jets will be wheels down in my hometown of Fort Smith. Once there, brave Polish pilots will be the first among many to train on this magnificent aircraft. These pilots will start a legacy that many will follow as more F-35s are purchased by our allies and partners to take to the skies in the heartland of America. Almost 2 years ago, the Air Force selected Ebbing Air National Guard Base in Fort Smith as the training home of the Foreign Military Sales mission for F-35s. That selection was such an important decision for both our country and our allies, as it will allow us to continue collaboration in advancing capabilities for our warfighters. Developing these capabilities side by side is critical to ensuring global security. Now more than ever, we can see the advantages of interoperability between partner nations. And this event today only furthers the already strong relationship between Poland and the U.S. Senator Cotton, Congressman Womack, and I want to thank all of you that have worked tirelessly in the last 2 years to make sure Ebbing is ready to train all nations using the F-35 to protect their interests. The entire Fort Smith community is ready to welcome our Polish friends and show them what it means to be an Arkansan. We're truly excited to see your pilots and your jets fly soon in the natural state. So thank you for being here today. Thank you to Lockheed Martin for producing this aircraft, and thank you, Poland, for the years of partnership and friendship. Arkansas looks forward to growing what many of you have started. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Frank St. John, Chief Operating Officer, Lockheed Martin.
Well, good morning, everyone. Your Excellencies and all of our distinguished guests, it's my sincere honor and privilege to be here with you today. And on behalf of the Lockheed Martin Corporation, thank you all for joining us for this special occasion. Today, we've gathered to celebrate the long-standing relationship between our two nations and the shared values that unite us. The foundation of trust and close cooperation between the United States and Poland is evidenced by our shared commitment to freedom from tyranny, NATO interoperability, innovation, and economic prosperity. Lockheed Martin is proud to be a partner supporting Poland's national interests for more than 20 years, including the many shared milestones in the advancement for Polish aerospace, industry, and defense. Lockheed Martin first opened our office in Central Warsaw in 1997, and we've partnered with Polish Ministry of Defense on a variety of defense and security programs, including the F-16, Sniper Advanced Targeting Pods, C-130s, Black Hawk helicopters, JASSM-ER missiles, and Patriot PAC-3 MSE interceptors. Additionally, new programs like Javelin and HIMARS are redefining Poland's national security while increasing interoperability with European and NATO allies. Our company is honored to play a part in the safety and security of Poland, and we thank you for the continued partnership. Together, we've worked to support NATO, advance democracy, and spur economic growth in Poland. And today, on Polish Aviation Day, we mark a new milestone. We celebrate the rollout of the first F-35 Lightning II for the Polish Air Force. As the most capable 21st century security solution, the F-35 is a powerful force multiplier and is critical to deterring and defeating our shared threats. Today, we're facing unprecedented threats across every domain, on land, sea, in the air, in space, and in the cyber realm. And in the midst of these threats, it is important more than ever that we remain vigilant and prepared. The F-35 provides unrivaled capabilities to deter far-reaching and complex threats. With its combination of advanced stealth, speed, agility, and probably most important, its next-generation interoperability, the F-35 will be the cornerstone for Poland's joint operations with NATO and its allies to protect and secure Poland and Greater Europe. We're also very pleased that our partnership is not only centered on helping Poland defend against outside threats, but also in strengthening the country from within. Our single largest facility outside of the United States is at PZL Mielec. It's a Lockheed Martin company, and it's Poland's top defense exporter, accounting for 29% of all defense exports from Poland. It is one of Poland's longest established aircraft manufacturers and builds components and assemblies for the F-16 Block 70 and 72, the SI-70 Black Hawk, and other aircraft systems. We're so happy that we directly employ 1,500 Polish workers in Mielec, with an additional 5,000 jobs sustained in our supply chain and partner companies, as more than 1,300 of our suppliers of our Mielec facility are Polish businesses. And we continue to expand our relationships in Poland with other suppliers, large and small, from components all the way through co-production projects. Our Lockheed Martin team takes great pride in our partnership with Polish Ministry of Defense on crucial defense and security programs that support national economic growth and world-leading innovation. Thank you for trusting us with this responsibility. As we look to the future, we're committed to continuing to provide 21st century deterrence capabilities through a strong partnership, integrating our world-class platforms and services to stay ahead of advancing adversary threats. Once again, thank you to all our distinguished guests for being here with us today in Fort Worth, Texas, the home of this extraordinary aircraft, and for attending this event as a symbol of our friendship, cooperation, and shared ideals. Thank you for your continued partnership, and congratulations to the people of Poland on this historic occasion.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage His Excellency Paweł Bejda, Deputy Minister of National Defense for Poland.
Good morning, everyone. Chciałbym bardzo serdecznie pozdrowić wszystkich Państwa od wicepremiera, ministra obrony narodowej Władysława Kosiniaka-Kamysza.
I would like to extend the very best regards from the Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of National Defense, Mr. Władysław Kosiniak-Kamysz.
Dzisiaj jest szczególny dzień, podwójnie szczególny dzień. Mamy dzisiaj przekazanie samolotu F-35, ale mamy dzisiaj też święto lotnictwa polskiego.
Today we have a special day for us, but special in two ways. First of all, we have the rollout of the first F-35 aircraft, but secondly, we celebrate Polish Aviation Day.
Święto lotnictwa wojskowego i cywilnego. Wobec tego chcę bardzo serdecznie pozdrowić wszystkich lotników i pracowników cywilnych w Polsce, tutaj w sercu Ameryki, w Teksasie i na całym świecie. Wszystkiego dobrego.
We celebrate not only military aviation, but also civil aviation day. So from this place, I would like to give my best regards to all the people linked with aviation, to all the airmen, technicians and civil workers. All the best.
Szanowni Państwo, jest dla mnie ogromnym zaszczytem być dzisiaj tutaj na tej ważnej uroczystości. Prezentacja pierwszego polskiego samolotu F-35 to kolejny kamień milowy w transformacji Sił Zbrojnych Rzeczypospolitej Polskiej.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a real pleasure for me to be here today and to participate in such an important ceremony. The rollout of the first F-35 aircraft is yet another milestone in the transformation of the Polish Armed Forces.
Jest to transformacja w nowoczesne, doskonale wyposażone, wyszkolone i dowodzone wojsko, które wraz z sojusznikami zapewnia bezpieczeństwo w swojej ojczyźnie.
This transformation will transform our armed forces into a well-equipped, well-trained and well-commanded military force which together with its allies ensures security of Poland.
Nie mam wątpliwości, że to wydarzenie ma miejsce w kluczowym momencie, ponieważ sytuacja bezpieczeństwa na świecie drastycznie zmieniła się od czasu rosyjskiej agresji na Ukrainę.
I have no doubt that this event takes place in a key moment as the world security situation has drastically changed since the unprovoked Russian aggression against Ukraine.
Wszyscy musimy być gotowi do obrony granic NATO w obliczu naruszeń naszej przestrzeni powietrznej, cyberataków i innych prowokacji. Musimy przeznaczyć odpowiednie zasoby, aby skutecznie chronić się przed tymi bezpośrednimi zagrożeniami.
We must all be ready to protect NATO borders in face of the airspace intrusions, cyber attacks, and other provocations. We must be ready to allocate appropriate resources in order to protect ourselves against these direct threats.
W ramach naszych wysiłków na rzecz bezpieczeństwa zobowiązujemy się do wzmocnienia obrony granic, koncentrując się na wyzwaniach związanych z nielegalną migracją i wojną hybrydową.
As part of our efforts to ensure security, we take the obligation to enhance border protection, concentrating our attention on such issues as illegal immigration and hybrid warfare.
Tarcza Wschód, nowo ustanowiony program krajowy, stanowi jedną z największych inwestycji w bezpieczeństwo narodowe i obrony granic w powojennej historii Rzeczypospolitej Polskiej.
Shield East, the newly introduced Polish national program, constitutes one of the most important investments in national security and protection in the post-Second World War history of the Republic of Poland.
Trwająca transformacja Sił Zbrojnych Rzeczypospolitej Polskiej odgrywa kluczową rolę w sprostaniu wspomnianym wyzwaniom.
The ongoing transformation of the Polish armed forces plays a key role in facing the aforementioned challenges.
Ciężko pracujemy nad poprawą naszych zdolności we wszystkich domenach: na lądzie, morzu, w powietrzu, w przestrzeni kosmicznej i w cyberprzestrzeni.
We have been doing our utmost to improve our capabilities across all domains: land, sea, air, space and cyberspace.
To nie są tylko słowa. Polska, przeznaczając 4% PKB na obronność w 2024 roku, przoduje w NATO w tym zakresie.
These are not mere words. Allocating 4% of her GDP for defense-related purposes in 2024, Poland is a leading nation in NATO in defense spendings.
To nie jest łatwe zadanie, biorąc pod uwagę ogólne wydatki budżetowe i gospodarkę wciąż dochodzącą do siebie po wyzwaniach, z którymi mierzyliśmy się w ostatnich latach.
This is not an easy task, taking into account other budget obligations and the state of economy, which is still recuperating after the challenges of the past few years.
Cieszę się jednak, że te wydatki na obronność spotykają się z powszechnym poparciem.
I am, however, really pleased that defense spendings are met with popular consent.
Te wydatki pozwalają nam realizować ambitny program modernizacji i transformacji Sił Zbrojnych Rzeczypospolitej Polskiej, którego jeden z efektów państwo widzą.
These spendings allow us to execute an ambitious program of modernization and transformation of the Polish armed forces, one result of which you can witness today.
Chciałbym podkreślić, że bardzo cenimy Stany Zjednoczone jako silnego i wiarygodnego sojusznika i naszego głównego partnera w budowaniu zdolności obronnych.
I would like to emphasize that we very much value the United States as a strong, reliable and trustworthy ally and our main partner in building defense capabilities.
Wsparcie, jakie otrzymujemy od Stanów Zjednoczonych, ma kluczowe znaczenie w modernizacji naszej armii.
The support that we receive is of utmost importance, taking into account the modernization of our armed forces.
To partnerstwo zapewnia nam dostęp do najnowszych technologii i szkoleń. Nasze główne wspólne programy modernizacyjne obejmują systemy Patriot i HIMARS, czołgi Abrams, śmigłowce Apache, aerostaty ISR oraz oczywiście F-35.
This partnership gives us access to the state-of-the-art technologies and training programs. Our main joint modernization programs encompass, amongst others, Patriot and HIMARS systems, Abrams MBTs, Apache helicopter, ISR aerostats, and of course F-35s.
Bez wątpienia współpraca ta przynosi korzyści dla obu stron. Polska ma dostęp do najlepszego możliwego sprzętu wojskowego, a przemysł amerykański może dalej rozwijać swoją obecność w Europie.
Without doubt, this cooperation is beneficial for both sides. Poland has access to the best available military equipment, and the US industry may continue to develop its presence in Europe.
Mogło to być jeszcze bardziej opłacalne, gdyby amerykańskie firmy zbrojeniowe inwestowały więcej w Polsce.
This could be even more beneficial for all of us if the US defense companies invested more in Poland.
Jako użytkownik amerykańskich flagowych produktów w większości domen deklaruję, że nie ma ograniczeń dla współpracy wojskowo-technicznej oraz przemysłowej między Polską a Stanami Zjednoczonymi Ameryki.
As the user of the US flag products in most of the defense domains, I declare that there are no limits for military technical and industrial cooperation between Poland and the United States of America.
Pragnę tu zaznaczyć, że rząd Stanów Zjednoczonych udziela nam szeroko zakrojonej pomocy, przyspieszając modernizację obrony Polski m.in. poprzez program FMS, którego celem jest wsparcie w zaspokajaniu pilnych potrzeb związanych z zakupem artykułów obronnych. Bardzo cenimy sobie tę współpracę.
I want to underline that the US government provides us with broad scope of assistance which accelerates modernization of the Polish defense through, for example, FMS program, which aim is to meet urgent operation requirements through defense acquisitions. We very much value this cooperation.
Chciałbym również powiedzieć kilka słów o prawdziwym bohaterze dzisiejszego wydarzenia. F-35 to coś więcej niż tylko samolot. To ogromny krok naprzód w technologii.
I would also like to devote some words to the real hero of today's event, namely F-35, which is more than just an aircraft. It is a giant leap in the sphere of technology.
Jest to wielozadaniowy myśliwiec piątej generacji, który dzięki zaawansowanej technologii STEAL połączonej z fuzją sensorów zapewnia wyjątkową świadomość sytuacyjną.
It is a multi-role fifth-generation aircraft, which thanks to advanced stealth technology coupled with a set of sensors ensures an incredible situation awareness.
To wprost przekłada się na osiągnięcie przewagi powietrznej F-35. Jest zdolny on do wykonywania wielu różnorodnych misji z dużą precyzją i bezpieczeństwem.
This directly translates into ensuring air superiority. F-35 is capable of executing a wide variety of missions with incredible precision and safety.
Polski F-35 otrzymał nazwę Husarz. Historycznie polscy husarze byli jedną z najbardziej skutecznych formacji na polu bitwy.
Polish F-35 received a codename Husarz. From historical point of view, Polish Husarze were one of the most effective military formation on the battlefield of their times.
Patrzę z dumą na samolot stojący za mną i nie mogę się doczekać, aby zobaczyć tego swoistego gwaranta bezpieczeństwa na polskim niebie.
I proudly look at the aircraft which is behind me, and I simply can't wait to see this guarantor of peace to be present on the Polish sky.
Starannie wybraliśmy F-35, biorąc pod uwagę nasze obecne potrzeby i przyszłe wyzwania.
We carefully chose F-35 on the basis of our current needs and future challenges.
Nasi sojusznicy również wybrali ten samolot, co poprawia naszą interoperacyjność i czyni nasze wspólne wysiłki obronne bardziej efektywnymi.
Our allies also chose this type of aircraft, which improves our interoperability and makes our joint efforts even more effective.
Dzięki F-35 Siły Zbrojne Rzeczypospolitej Polskiej stają się częścią elity, która wspólnie zwiększa zdolności militarne w naszej części świata.
Thanks to F-35, the Polish armed forces become part of the elite, which jointly builds up military capabilities in our part of the world.
Oczekiwane kilkaset europejskich F-35 tworzy siłę, której żaden przeciwnik, żaden agresor nie będzie w stanie się przeciwstawić.
The expected several hundred strong European F-35 fleet will create a force which no opponent, no aggressor will be able to face.
Możemy być dumni, że nasze samoloty F-35 będą jedną z nich.
We can be proud that the Polish aircraft F-35 will be one of them.
Samolot, który widzicie tutaj, będzie używany do szkolenia, abyśmy byli gotowi do obsługi i utrzymania tych zaawansowanych maszyn.
The aircraft that you can see today will be utilized for training purposes so that we will be ready to service and maintain these highly advanced aircraft.
Polska w przeciągu następnych lat otrzyma 32 husarze łącznie.
Within the next few years, Poland will receive altogether 32 Husarz.
W połączeniu z 48 F-16, które już posiadamy, wzmocnione zostanie zdolności do ochrony naszej wschodniej granicy, przestrzeni powietrznej, odstraszania zagrożeń i wspierania wysiłków NATO na rzecz bezpieczeństwa.
Accompanied by 48 F-16s, which we already operate, our capability to protect our eastern border, to secure our national airspace, to provide threat deterrence, and to provide support to NATO efforts in providing security will be greatly enhanced.
Te zadania będą przypisane naszym przyszłym pilotom F-35, którzy dzisiaj są tutaj razem z nami.
These tasks will be executed by our F-35 pilots who are today with us.
Dopiero rozpoczynają przygotowanie teoretyczne, po którym nastąpi szkolenie praktyczne. Pomimo pewnych wyzwań związanych z harmonogramem dostaw ze strony przemysłu obronnego, pozostajemy optymistycznie nastawieni do postępów w rozwoju tego programu.
They are about to commence their theoretical training, which will be followed by practical one. Despite certain challenges linked to delivery timeline from the industry side, we remain optimistic as far as progress of this program is concerned.
Co więcej, rozważamy kolejne zakupy samolotów bojowych po to, aby wzmocnić siły powietrzne Rzeczypospolitej Polskiej i stawić czoła przyszłym zagrożeniem z pełnym zaufaniem.
What's more, we are considering procurement of further combat aircraft in order to strengthen Polish Air Force and face future threats with full confidence.
Naszym zadaniem jest zbudowanie większej i bardziej zaawansowanej floty powietrznej, zdolnej do sprostania wyzwaniom nowoczesnego teatru działań wojennych.
Our aim is to build bigger and more advanced aircraft fleet capable of meeting modern threats and challenges of contemporary battlefield.
Na koniec chciałbym wyrazić wdzięczność wszystkim, którzy ciężko pracowali, aby ten dzień mógł się wydarzyć, zaczynając od naszych partnerów w rządzie Stanów Zjednoczonych i firmie Lockheed Martin, po oddanych żołnierzy Sił Zbrojnych Rzeczypospolitej Polskiej.
Concluding my speech, I would like to express my gratitude to all who thanks to their hard work, make this day happen, starting from our US governmental partners, Lockheed Martin Company, and last but not least, the devoted Polish Armed Forces personnel.
Głęboko doceniamy Wasze wysiłki. Razem budujemy silniejszą i bezpieczniejszą dla Polski i naszych sojuszników przyszłość.
We do appreciate your efforts. Together, we build a stronger and more secured future for both Poland and our allies.
Bardzo dziękuję, że jesteście tutaj, aby dzielić z nami tą piękną i radosną chwilę. Razem będziemy dalej bronić naszych wartości i zapewniać bezpieczną przyszłość dla wspólnych pokoleń.
I would like to thank you for being here today in order to celebrate this important moment with us. Together, we will continue to defend our values and ensure secured future for next generations.
Razem przeżywajmy tą uroczystość, bo ona na stałe zapadnie w naszej pamięci, a przede wszystkim w naszych sercach. Jesteście po prostu wspaniali. Bardzo dziękuję.
So let us contemplate today's ceremony because it will forever be in our hearts. I will just want to say that you are truly magnificent. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage His Excellency Cezary Tomczyk, Deputy Minister of National Defense for Poland.
It's good to be here. It's good to be with friends. It's good to be in Texas. It's good to be with friends like you, but also with friends like him. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, today's ceremony is a significant milestone in a long process of the F-35 implementation to the Polish Armed Force. In the name of the Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk, I would like to thank the US government and the US Congress for the political support to make it happen. We are here today with strong representation of Polish government, MPs from different political parties, representative of Polish president, and of course, Polish soldiers, to say that the alliance between Poland and United States of America is, as always, rock solid. We are very proud that Poland and Polish Armed Forces are becoming a part of an elite and join the great F-35 family. It is also very symbolic, like my colleagues said, especially today as we celebrate Air Force Day in Poland. F-35 is one of the best, no, it's the best jet aircraft in the world. And this is why we need it. Poland is the only country in the world that shares the common borders at the same time with Russia, with Ukraine, and with Belarus. To keep the borders unchanged, we need the best equipment, the best capability, and the best friends. And as very often my American friends say, a real friend is one who walks in when the rest of the world walks out. That's you guys. That's you guys. Thank you very much for that. This is also a very special day and very special opportunity to say thank you for your steadfast support to Ukraine in this difficult time of war. It is very important for us, for Poland. It is also very important for NATO. Thank you for all of this. Let me here recall a great history of United States volunteer pilots from Kościuszko Squadron who became Polish-American heroes. They fought for our freedom in the war against Russia in 1920 and were buried in Lwów, then Polish and now Ukrainian city. I want to thank Lockheed Martin for this great program. This is the best aircraft, and now we connect this aircraft with the best Polish pilot. No, the best of the best Polish pilot. And I would like to say to you and ask you to big applause for the best of the best Polish pilot. They are here now with us, the best Polish pilot from F-16 and then F-45. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Honorable Mark Brzezinski, United States Ambassador to Poland.
Honored guests, on behalf of President Biden, thank you for celebrating this incredibly important milestone in the American-Polish special friendship. What is happening here today symbolizes how connected our countries have become. For over 2 centuries now, Poland and America have been linked in the struggle for freedom. We have a long history of shared sacrifice. And today, we share the same freedoms, but also an awareness of our shared responsibility for humanity's future. That is most evident in what we are doing together in support of Ukraine. Poland is at the heart of the global response to Russia's unprovoked invasion of Ukraine. The Polish people have stepped up in remarkable ways to help their neighbors. Of course, Poland is known for engaging in remarkable acts of courage. The Solidarity movement, with its burning desire for freedom, spurred the collapse of communism in Europe and changed the course of history. And Polish scientists have made us rethink how we understand the world. Poland is the land of Nicholas Copernicus and Marie Curie Skłodowska. And there's also a strong history of aviation, which is celebrated every year on this very day, August 28th. Polish Aviation Day honors 2 Polish pilots who won an international competition in 1932 in a plane designed and manufactured in Poland, putting Polish aviation on the map. We also know of the incredible record of Polish pilots during the Battle of Britain. All these years later, this great legacy continues. We see skilled Polish pilots flying F-16 fighter jets on a daily basis defending Poland and Allied airspace. And now adding F-35s to the Polish fleet will significantly enhance Poland's defensive capabilities. I've seen these fighters in action. This month, during Polish Armed Forces Day, there was a flyover of American F-35s in Warsaw, as was the case last year in Warsaw as well. Our F-35 cooperation is a powerful testament that our military alignment is not just a photo op, but shows true synchronicity between our militaries. Working together in the collective defense of our democracies is what NATO ultimately is all about. The United States and Poland exemplify this bond. We are so united today and even stronger together. The F-35 acquisition is only one element of Poland's extensive multi-billion-dollar modernization program. Poland is making numerous historic purchases of advanced U.S. military equipment, and Poland has stepped up. What it is doing sets an example for others. It is important for the defense of NATO and for the safety and security of the United States and Poland. The reality, folks, is this: Poland is right next door to Russia's brutality in Ukraine, and the deep wounds of World War II are not distant memories for Polish citizens. Poland must be able to defend itself, and with this highly advanced equipment, it can. Since coming to office, President Biden has visited Warsaw twice to reassure our NATO allies that the United States will defend every inch of NATO soil. Let there be no doubt, the United States is proud to stand as one with our friends in Poland. Niech żyje Polska. Thank you.
Please welcome back to the stage Mr. Greg Ulmer.
It is an honor to present the first F-35 to the Polish Air Force as we continue our partnership to deliver advanced capabilities for Poland and our global allies. Now, if I could please invite General Novak to come up, please. General Novak, I am honored to present this certificate of ownership to you. Yes, certificate of ownership, which symbolizes the commitment, the partnership, but most importantly, a new era of Polish air power in support of Europe and NATO. The transition of this aircraft from development by Lockheed Martin and the US government to the operational capability of Poland. Let's step aside and take a picture. Thank you. General.
Thank you, sir, and Your Excellencies, Mr. Ambassador, all distinguished guests, and friends supporting us gathered here together during this ceremony. First of all, wow, what a thrill, what excitement to stand here on behalf of Polish aviators and to receive that plaque as a token of ownership of our aircraft. It's great, it's truly great. The date hasn't been picked randomly. As it's been mentioned already, that is the Polish Air Force birthday. So could you imagine the better birthday gift than this beautiful aircraft standing in my background? Secondly, we as the Polish aviators, as the Polish Air Force, we have gone a long way, a long journey since we started the transition from post-Soviet aircraft in 2005 by implementing F-16s, Lockheed Martin product, US product. And this aircraft, I believe, is going to complete the transition of Polish Air Force. That is going to be the final step. From now on, we'll be able to retire all post-Soviet fighters which we still have in our inventory. So this is such a significant thing. And finally, it has been mentioned already, this aircraft, this is going to be a great contributor to Polish, and not only Polish, but regional safety, NATO credibility, deterrence. So we are going to use it, and we are going to achieve our goals. So please let me address now the future operators, Polish pilots, Polish maintainers. Listen, we got it. We got it. So what I'm going to tell you, from now on, you are the most critical driver of our future success. So everything is in your commitment, your sacrifice, so please study hard, work hard to achieve the success. Additionally, I wish you good luck. I wish you the same number, equal number of takeoffs and landings. And of course, I wish you, so you don't have to use this jet operationally in the real combat. So let's just use it for deterrence. But I have a strong feeling that we picked the best people to have the job done. So one more time, good luck. And finally, let me thank you and let me express the deepest gratitude to whoever supported us so far and whoever is going to support us in this enterprise in the future. To personnel and to all agencies from US government, US military, US political scene, from, of course, Polish agencies. So I can promise you, and I am positive, we are going to be successful. Thank you so much.
Please welcome back to the stage Mr. Greg Ulmer.
Again, for being here today. Thank you for the partnership. Thank you for the commitment. Thank you for the friendship. What a big day. That concludes the ceremony. I would ask that the official party please rise for a photo. And I would ask the rest of the audience just to wait a moment while we get positioned for the photo. Thank you all. Thanks for coming.
In order to accommodate photo opportunities with the aircraft, we ask that members of the audience please remain seated until photographs of the official party are completed. At this time, will the official party please join Mr. Ulmer at the front of the aircraft?